Speaking in Johannesburg, President Xi Jinping said China-South Africa ties have achieved significant development. Timothy Lee spoke with the Consul General of South Africa and Hong Kong about some new areas of cooperation between his country and the mainland, as well as Hong Kong.
President Xi Jinping has just announced a new era of bilateral ties between China and South Africa. In just the first 7 months of this year, bilateral trade stood at over 226 billion yuan. This year also marks the 13th anniversary of South Africa's entry into BRICS. In an exclusive interview with TVB News, the Consul General of South Africa, Mojalefa Magono, said South Africa is celebrating the Silver Jubilee of the Sino-South African relationship.
The relationship that we're having with China is quite strategic. We are celebrating 25 bilateral relations with China, which is good. And we are #1 in Africa, a trading partner with China.
During South Africa's apartheid era between 1948 and the early 1990s, the all-white government implemented racist policies segregating the country's different races. It wasn't until a new government under Nelson Mandela was formed that South Africa officially established ties with Beijing. Earlier, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa thanked China for its support during the struggle against apartheid. When asked about recent Western allegations of China's so-called neo-colonialism in the African continent, Magono rejected the claim.
There's no truth in that. When you look back, China was never being a country that colonized like any of the African countries. That's my belief. And secondly, I think as a country, you'd rather go for a person who develops infrastructure in your country, something which is tangible.
South Africa suffers from serious power shortage problems with frequent large-scale blackouts. The Consul General said he believes Beijing could help resolve the issue.
The Minister of Electricity, he came to China recently to get assistance to Chinese companies to come in and work hand in hand so that we can, solve, the problem that we're having back home.
On South Africa and Hong Kong, the Consul General said his country is looking into holding talks with SAR authorities on fostering healthcare industry ties.
We have the best medical schools in South Africa, of which some of the people here in Hong Kong, they've shown interest on coming and studying in South Africa.
Dumelang le amogetswe mo Afrika Borwa. That means welcome to South Africa in Tswana, one of the main languages in the country. The Consul General said he hopes the summit will bring about a closer energy and infrastructural cooperation between China and South Africa. Timothy Lee, TVB News.